That's nice, right? I think I'm onto something. I don't know. How are you guys doing? We're 3 people here, 3 people strong. How are you guys? I have to record that thing I played earlier. That might be a song. Yo guys, yo guys. No, I'm serious. Like, let's see. I just have to record this. Ah. Yeah, something like that. I suck at writing songs, so I just like when I come up with something, I'm like, okay, I have to like record it because yeah, it might be a good thing to do. What's up? We got Diego, we got Bayada, and we got Julian. How we doing? What time is it at your guys' place? Here it's like 10 p.m. So it's quite late actually. I have to put this on again. It's 10 p.m. here. 11:15 p.m. Okay, you're in Turkey. Okay, so we're both in the evening time then. 23:15. All right, so it's an evening stream then. Woo! I like this kind of thing. Have you guys done that? Like, you take a minor 9 chord, like, and you do like, to go. I love that thing. So I'm like, isn't that like a good intro thing? And then the song starts, right? That's a good thing. You guys should steal that. Like, you should. Sounds a bit like Inner Urge. Inner Urge, does it? Wait, how the is that right? Wait. No, that's not right, is it? I'm not gonna pretend I remember. Oh yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're talking about. Yeah, I know exactly. It's that. I don't remember Inner Urge. That's the thing. I have to look into that. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. Hey man, what do you think about Gibson ES339? Is it ideal for jazz? 339. Let me check on Google because I'm not so good at like brands and shit. Gibson ES339. Oh, yeah, that's like my other guitar, right? It's like the other guitar that I have. It's really nice. And the good thing with that guitar is it's ideal not only for jazz, you can play any genre with it. I mean, this guitar you can basically only play I mean, of course I can play other, but I can't really bend on this guitar. But the other one, the 339 version, that's like a really nice guitar to play on like any gig. Like if you're gonna play pop or if you're gonna play soul, funk, jazz, it works with everything. So I would really, if you're gonna have one guitar, I'd rather have like a 339 than like an arch top because then I could play more genres. Oh, how's that go? Yeah. Mm. Thank you, Hussein. I'm good. Thank you for watching, man. Makes me super happy. Can you recommend some jazz standards to learn on guitar? Yeah. Um, do you know There Will Never Be Another You? Because I mean, it's an easy song, but I mean, it's so good. It's so like, right? Hello, David. How are you, man? It was nice talking to you last time. All right, you want to learn some different standards. Do you know Nika's Dream? Uh, Bro, it's been summer too long. I sometimes I just. That's a nice voicing. So it's, you know, I always play. Woo! What do we think about that? No. So it's a 13 flat 9. It's so nice. You remember that? I don't know, something like that. Anybody have any thoughts? Any questions? Like this evening, this fine evening. You're amazing, Diego. How does Kurt Rosenwinkel play? Bro, that's a mystery. His approach. Do you mean to that song or to just like to anything? I think his playing is really like, I don't know. It's like, I think he does a lot of like, I'm not even sure. Like, I can't really tell you what Kurt Rosenwinkel does. Can anybody tell? Like, what is he? What is it he does? I mean, I feel like he just plays bebop, but like with an like modern sound. Like, I think he does. I think he plays a lot with like like with triads, I guess. Like that's just the thing that I'm thinking about. Like, and he's good at scales, right? So he plays a lot of scales and like right. I can't do it. And like I can't really play like. All right, let's see. One more exotic jazz standard, please. Exotic. I love that you say exotic. Exotic. Let's see. I'm not. Let's see. Let's see. Do you know this one? Anybody know this one? Yeah. 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 I'm quite tired. Sorry, guys. Let's see what you guys are running. Where do you learn to play jazz? I learned from one teacher first, and then I went to jazz, like music school and stuff, and then I basically learned everything there. But I learned a lot from YouTube, like just learning from like watching Peter Bernstein and like the people I love, just like really, really paying attention, like watching them like a maniac. Favorite blues and minor blues standards. I'm not my blues. I have to like revisit some of them, but this is like. Sorry that I just play and then I like stop in the middle. Let's see. April in Paris. I don't know that tune actually. I have to learn it. Monk tune. Anybody know this one? Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. That was Panonica. Panonica. I'll write it. By Monk. Oof, I haven't learned Metamorphosis by Peter Bernstein, but I have listened to it like 100 million times. I just haven't. I just haven't learned it. I've just listened to it. It's a. I would really want to transcribe that shit. I started jamming with a drummer, a pianist, and a flutist. What? I made this question earlier, but you were playing. I started jamming with a drummer, a pianist, and a flutist. What advice do you give? Um, hmm. What advice do I have to that? Well, you don't have a bass, so I guess somebody has to. You have to got. You kind of have to like fill it up, right? But it's hard for me to just give advice since you're like a lot of like what music are you trying to play? Are you playing like jazz, or are you playing standards? And like what do you think? What do you feel you have trouble with playing? Like, do you want to be better at like? Is it the comping part? Is it like? Is it how you play together, or like autumn leaves? Uh, mm. Was that good enough? I'm sorry. It's tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. But it's really fun to hang with you guys. Let's see. Just yes, how to find guitar's place mainly during comping. I'd say don't don't like try to comp too much. You know, it's like most times when we jam with people, we always want to play so much, but just see if you can get get see if you can get like sexy with it. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine you're in a blues in F. Okay, so you're like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. right? So really, like, I love pedal points. Like, that's so cool. Like, Peter Bernstein does it all the time, and it's so powerful. So, Diego, I'd say try to not play like don't play those chords. Just play like you see what I'm saying? So, like, try to only play like 2 notes, 3 notes at most. That will make you like stand out. People will be like, "Oh god damn, who's that Diego guy right there?" You know. Opinions on BB King, bro. BB King. I love BB. It's one of my best guys. Let's see. Opinions on Mr. Beast. That's funny. Mr. Beast, I love him. He's a god. Like, he's the face of YouTube. He's inspiring because he's like cracked the code to YouTube. So I'm like always watching him. Like, what is it he does? Today I saw Mr. Beast video. It was uploaded. Like, I remember watching it. It was uploaded like 28 minutes ago when I saw it, and it had 3 million views after 28 minutes. Isn't that like the sickest thing ever? Yeah. There's a fucking helicopter out here. Oh, sorry if you hear a helicopter. Let's see. What school did you go to? I'm actually still in school. That's funny. I'm starting my 3rd year. So my last year of music school starts now in a couple of weeks. It's Royal College of Music here in Stockholm, Sweden. Yeah. Let's see. Is it a good school? Yeah, it's good. I mean, I don't really like studying, but I mean, I'm grateful for going to school. Like, but I never really feel like it's never been like something that I really fancy going to, especially now because I've been studying for so many years. So I just feel like enough, enough is enough. You know. What is your favorite saxophone player? Oh, Sonny Rollins, John Coltrane, Dexter Gordon. Like Sonny Rollins, Dexter Gordon, John Coltrane. I mean, Charlie Parker, obviously. Is it normal to feel pain in the knuckles after studying arpeggios and scales? Do you mean you've been like hitting your wall and you're like, fuck this? Gustavo, is that what you mean? How to be George Benson. Actually, tomorrow at 7 p.m., 7 p.m. Central European time, so my time, 7 p.m., I'm releasing a video which will go into how to play more swinging. So it's like I'm gonna talk about like chords and like how to play the same lick, like, and you can play that over like, so you can play this lick, and you can play it over this, an F sharp minor flat 5. You can play it over a C major 7. You can play it over an A minor. You can play it over a D7. You can play it over a G major. It's a little weird in G major, but you can. So I talked about like all that stuff. So tomorrow I'm releasing that video, and I think you're gonna like it because it's like, it's a longer video, so it's like 15 minutes long. So I'm doing like 15-minute video tomorrow, and yeah, I really hope you guys like it because, yeah, I think it's a good video. It talks about like, so it's like I talk about an E7 and how you can play like an A major, like an, sorry. So you can play like an A major scale over an E7. So, right? So that's just like, I talk about hacks, stuff that we can like think about when we play. So like, right? So that's just A major scale, and it works so good over like an E7. And I talk about that stuff. So I really hope you guys like the video that I'm going to release tomorrow. Yeah, I'm in Europe. No, it's like if the the movement of the fingers produces stress and pain in that. Okay. Gustavo, I thought you were like, no, because I punch a wall every time because it doesn't. That's funny. Yeah, sometimes you just have to chill. Don't play the movements. If it hurts, it just take some. Don't practice it so much. Practice something else that doesn't hurt. That's the only thing I can do. What do you play over sus flat 9? Like this kind of thing. There's a tune that has this. Which tune is that? Okay, so sus. Let's take a D7 sus flat 9. You see how this is like, if I just add the A, what chord do I have? If I add the A here, like if I don't have the A, it's a D7 sus 9. So if I add the A, it's an A minor 7 flat 5 with an 11, like, right? Exactly. A half diminished. So over a D, if you have a D sus flat 9, like, if you had that sound, you could just play C minor Dorian, Oh shit! Well, hold on. Something. I guess it's D. Wait, so it's a sus. This is a really ugly voicing, I have to say. This one is so much better. But yeah, I'll just play. It's so difficult to like hear the sound of it, but like, yeah. Let's see. So you said G sus flat 9 is C major 7. G sus. I guess that would be like a C major 7 with like this kind of sound. So that's like a C major 7 with a sharp 5, which is like a you hear how that's like an E triad, but when you play it over C, it's like it's so fucking weird. So you can play, if you play an E triad over C major 7. So you have a C major. Right? No. Let's see. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Do you know In a Sentimental Mood? I've played it, but it was so long ago. I just know it's like I'm gonna be honest, like my tune knowledge is really bad right now because I've not been practicing tunes at all. And on Wednesday, I'm actually gonna play, like I'm gonna be in a jam, like the house band. What's it called? I'm gonna be in the jam band, so I'm gonna relearn some tunes, honestly. But it's still a dominant going to C major, C major. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. By the way, I heard you playing on your IG story. You sounded great. Thank you. That was not like, that was a while ago actually. I just found it in my phone. I was like, yeah, let's upload that. Are you releasing album with your jazz trio? Yeah, in the future, I guess I am, but I haven't really thought about it. I really want to though, Catherine. Yes, haha, the D6 walk down. Oh, you're talking about? Oh yeah. That's like a nice thing over 2-5-1s. Like if you have an A minor, like a 2-5-1 in G, you can do like. That's a nice thing. Like. No. Yeah. So you grab the third of A, and then you have the ninth, but you grab it here. So you go those. So you go. Something like that. Like you can find your own way of playing it. Like. Do you like having reverb on the guitar for most occasions? Actually, I'm like, if I'm gonna play with like, because on Wednesday I'm gonna play with like a saxophonist who's like really traditional, like bebop. Then I'm not gonna play with reverb. You know what I'm saying? But like sometimes when I record videos, I like having reverb because I think it gives like a nice flavor when I play alone. But like, yeah, I love reverb, but I sometimes it's more that like traditional style guitar. Okay, we need a Guitarman live stream clip channel with all the games they say in his streams. That's really that's actually, I mean, that makes me really happy to hear that you feel. But someone has to do it, right? So maybe Catherine, is it you? Hey Armin, I'm loving the content. One thing I'm left wondering that I've been thinking about lately is how do you unite theoretical awareness with with your ear slash intuition? I think that's a really good question. I would say I would say the ears and intuition comes first. Like, one thing that I did that really worked was that I actually like I transcribed so much stuff, but I couldn't know what they did. Like, I could play stuff, but I could never tell you the theory behind it. You know what I'm saying? So some like most times when I transcribe stuff, and this was like, now I could basically, like, when I transcribe something, I can tell you what it is theoretically. But like when I was like when I transcribed a lot, like when I went to school, I didn't know anything about like how what the theory was. And I think that's a good thing, to just transcribe and don't think about like what it is they're doing. And then when you've like learned something that you like, then you go and see what the theory is. You know what I'm saying? And that will make it click. Like, that's what's gonna make it stay in your brain. Like, imagine imagine you have like a imagine I always like played this thing something like that's a nice voice leading thing. Like, I didn't know like what I did, like when I learned that, like, okay, so that's the like A minor 9 going to like a sharp 5 of like a, you could say, flat 13 of the D7, and then it goes to leads into the ninth of G major 7. But it's not like I never thought about those stuff. It's just like, oh, I hear the voice leading in my head. You see what I'm saying? So it's like intuition should always come first, and then you kind of have to explain it after, when you're like, okay, I found something I like. That's when you should like, okay, what's the theory behind it? You know what I'm saying? When you play blues, do you play it in a blues rock way or a jazz guitar way? That depends. If I'm playing like a gig, if I'm playing like a blues rock, like I'm not then I'm not gonna play like like I'm not gonna play jazzy stuff then. Like, but like if it's like a jazz blues, then I'm gonna play it like jazz. But I love, like, I play so many different genres, so that really depends, my man Miguel. Okay, Aaron said, I guess I was referring more to uniting theory and the ear while improvising. I definitely understand the theory. It's more just that I'm super neurotic about everything I'm doing all the time. Yeah, refer more to uniting theory and the ear while improvising. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think that's something also that comes after you've like played like you have to play with people like a lot, because then you will like when you're at home practicing, you can be like, okay, the D7 you can play like a half whole diminished scale, but you can play it yeah, you can play like D half whole diminished scale, which is the same as like an A flat half whole diminished scale. So like, but that you're not going to remember that all the time when you jam, right? So just like learn stuff and then you go jam and then like try to remember as much as you can. And I promise you, Aaron, that every time you do it, you will remember more and more stuff, and that's when it's going to be like more like you're going to be seeing stuff. Like, you just have to force yourself to like think till you get to a point where you don't have to think as much, if that makes sense. Opinion on Rick Beato. I think he's a great man with a lot of subscribers. I also want a lot of subscribers. No, but I love Rick Beato. I think he's he's a he's I mean, yeah, he's an old man, you know, but he has a lot of information. But I feel like he might be a little like it's a lot like, you know how we relate more to people who are younger. I feel like I don't watch his videos, but I mean I really like him. He's so good at music. Like Bill Frisell and Julian Large both have such a way of utilizing blues and rock vocabulary in a jazz setting. Got to see them do a couple of years ago. It was, yeah, they're Julian Large. He's not large. Julian Large is like, he's a real, yeah. I don't know what he's doing. He's super good. Do you have any advice for me? I will be a freshman on a music school in like 5 days. Let's go, Bayada. You know, the advice I have for you, you listening? Play the things you like and don't let anybody decide for you what you should like. Okay? So just have that in mind. Just have that in mind and have fun. It's fun, you know. Play with a lot of people if that's what you want. Like, what is your goal? Is your goal to like get out there and like gig and like play with a lot of people? Start jamming as soon as possible. Jam with a lot of people as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? But just never forget your like never forget your like desire for music, okay? Never forget that like you're not there to play for someone else. You're there to like to cultivate your own musical desire, okay? So you remember that like you're it's going to be the best time for in your life, okay? You're going to learn so much, but just remember that you have your own like musical desire. You're not do it for yourself, okay? Would you ever want to go to the US, New York, to play gigs and expand your jazz knowledge, or do you think Europe's jazz scene has equally as much to offer? Where I mean, it would be fun to go to US, just like to New York, just because it's like a fun trip, but I wouldn't live there. I mean, I'm saying that now. Maybe I want to live there in the future. I don't know, but like, but I feel like I don't have that. Like, I don't have that. Like, I don't want to be one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that New York guy that plays gigs like until he gets like like until 4 a.m. in the morning and like all that shit. Like, it's fun, but I don't want to be that guy. I feel like I'm more like a more calm guy that likes to like sit here by myself, like at home, and like by the nature, and like I love to play with a lot of people, but like I don't want to have like a stressful life. You know what I'm saying? I like teaching. I want to like get other people to do that stuff stuff, but I just like to like play and like, because I'm not so like, I can sit here and like play a tune, but I wouldn't always remember it, and that's like because it's not like it's not my life, you know. Jazz isn't like, it's not something that I like, oh, I have to know all the tunes, like sometimes I forget tunes. And I mean, that's not something that's, if you do that in New York, it's kind of like expected from you to always be like fresh. And but I don't like that, like I don't like that stressed kind of thinking, you know what I'm saying? I just like to play tunes with my friends and like teach people, you know. But yeah, I would definitely go to New York if I had the chance. Let's see. Um, do you think bringing an expensive instrument to music school is a good idea? I have an old Ibanez JP20 and going to my first year of jazz school and was thinking about getting a cheaper second guitar. That's a good question. I don't have it. Like this guitar isn't so like I would. It's might be like $2,000, which isn't that expensive if you compare it with like other instruments. But like I would say to get like I would not take your expensive guitar to like a jam, like you know, where there's like alcohol and like people jump around, like people be falling around. Like I would not bring your expensive instrument there. I know people do it because I mean, but I wouldn't do it. I would definitely get a cheaper guitar, so you can like. And then when you go to gig, and when it's like, and sometimes I mean, bring it to school because it's a nice instrument. You want to play on your nice instrument. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'd say a cheap second guitar is a good thing to have always. Top five standards for beginners. I learned blue bossa. I really like blue bossa. It's a really nice tune. I just said blue bossa. Okay, so blue bossa. I mean, you probably know this, but like all the things you are blue bossa. Actually, blue bossa, like autumn leaves. Learn those tunes because they're great. I know people. You already knew this. Blue bossa, autumn leaves. Learn like Stella by Starlight. That's a difficult one, but if you learn it, you will. It will. Life will become easier. Okay. Um, learn and just go listen to songs. Really, those you get three from me. Okay. Autumn leaves, blue bossa, and um, Stella by Starlight. Learn those three, and then you get to find the other two ones by yourself. When did you get to a point where you were proud of your own playing? Have you arrived? Oof, Miguel, that question was really good. Miguel asked, "When did you get to a point where you were proud of your own playing?" And I was like, and then he was like, "Have you arrived?" And I'm like, "Have I arrived?" I'd say I'd say this is why self-improvement has been like a huge part of my like a huge part why I'm like preaching about self-improvement and like meditation and all that stuff because the thing is it's like that's my I'm like that's why I can play for you guys and like I mean I am happy with myself. I mean I'm not happy in the sense of like I'm not like what's it called? I'm happy with it, but I know I can improve and I want to improve, you know? So my my like my hunger for getting better doesn't have anything to do with me not being happy where I am right now. So I'm actually very happy with where I am right now. Like I have arrived to a point where I'm just, it's just music, you know. I don't care about anyone thinking anything about how I play, you know what I'm saying? Because there are so many people who are going to think stuff about how you're playing and how you're not playing. But you know, but I feel like when you just think of it as music, and like my life isn't just music, so that's like, that's also a thing. Like when you do other stuff like going to the gym, like going out with friends, like when you have a life that's just not only music, that's when you will be like, because then when you want to play music, you don't want to think about like, oh, I'm not good enough. You just want to like have fun and sit down with your guitar. So I feel like when you play music like 15 hours a day, that's when you get like more like, oh, not satisfied with yourself. But I feel like when you actually just play like 2 hours, like every other day, that's when you're like, when you sit down, you actually like enjoy the process. You know what I'm saying? In a weird way, practicing less makes you more in love with music because you get like time to reflect. You do other stuff, you hang out with friends, and like life happens, and then you go back to your instrument, and then you go back to life, and then you go back to your instrument. So yeah, I feel like that's been a huge part of like why my relationship with my instrument is so good right now. Opinions on Elon Musk. I have no opinion of Elon Musk. Like, I mean, he's a billionaire. That has to be fun. What are some jazz standards that are popular at your local jams? Uh, it was it was a while ago. I actually was at a jam, but I mean, we have more of like I remember April, like Stella by. I mean, they're kind of based like Stella by Starlight, like all those. There, we wouldn't have it like some Coltrane tunes, like Moments Notice, like people play those tunes, and a lot of stuff tunes that I don't know also, but like most tunes are like those kind of like Stella by Starlight, Take the A Train. I mean, yeah, tips for walking baseline. I'm not your guy on walking baseline. I basically only know. That's not, that doesn't even count. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Transcribe fucking bass. Transcribe contrabass. Maybe, I don't know. Have you dabbled in producing music? Asking as a curious music technology major. I have, but I've never been good at it. But I have I have wanted to, like, I have had a period in my life where I really wanted to learn producing, but I just could, like, I couldn't. I didn't, like, my interest wasn't big enough, you know? We all know that we have to be interested in what we're doing, right? And my interest for producing wasn't at that level for me to just put in the hours. So yeah, but it's fun. I usually like sitting with other producers and like just chilling with them. Thoughts on playing giant steps as a waltz? Like that. Is it like that tempo? Hey Larre, what's up? My friend is here. Larre, Larre, how do you play? How do you play giant steps as a waltz? So like I you have to like I don't know like play with the why do you play that tune? Why are you playing giant steps as a waltz? Yeah, exactly. Well, like Elias, he's a pianist from the school I go to, and he's like the best pianist ever. But like, I want to know, Keon, why would you play? Why would you play giant steps? Why would you play giant steps as a waltz for your audition? Is it like a mandatory song? Because if it is, then I'm sorry to hear that. Refreshing to your tunes, I know, and enjoy being popular across the world. I suppose that's some of the appeal of jazz. Yeah, that's really like it's a language, right? So wherever you go in the world, you can like talk to people in that same language. Yes, exactly like that. Every time someone calls it at my local jazz club, I'm playing like that. It makes everyone cry. Not gonna lie, a little bit of a mistake for me because one of the artists are, oh, oh my god. So what Keon said is that one of the guys in the jury is his guitar teacher. That's like, how does that feel? That has to be scary. Like going in there, he's like, "Hello, I expect the best from you." Like, but like, I know you got it though. I know you got it. Do you play it at like this tempo? I don't know. I feel like it would work if the chords were dotted quarter note length. Yeah. Yeah. Play. I'm going to Berkeley. Hey, that's nice. Play like a B major 7 for 2 beats and then D7 on 1 beat and so on. Oh, like that? One, two, like. I get it. We have a very good relationship. He's been my teacher for 10 plus years. So I'm very nervous, but his presence is aw. That sounds like that sounds really nice. I mean, I think you're gonna get in. I think there's no problem. just just like be yourself, you know? Don't try to play better than you, just play like you play, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be, you're gonna play great, man. I know it. Jimmy Bruno used to be the head of the guitar department at my university. What university is that? Jimmy Bruno, isn't he like, he's like, this is Jimmy Bruno. All right. Hello. Why are people so like, guys? Like, isn't he like that? Like, why are people not playing the ninth? And he's like always like I don't know. I feel like he's like really. I haven't watched, like, my friend showed me his videos and we always like laugh at like he's so like done with the Gen Z, like he's so done with all the young people trying to play jazz. So but like that's why he started a YouTube channel, because he wanted to be mad at all the people, like, you guys, you don't know how to play jazz. This is how you do it. Like, why don't you like outline the changes? Yeah. I would be starstruck if I saw Jimmy Bruno running around in like the school corridor, like, hey, that's Jimmy. I wonder when he releases a video. Is he your favorite guitar teacher or like guitar player? I feel like he's. I would want to have him as a guitar teacher. Also, I like Peter Bernstein though. Aw, not again. There's like a butterfly. There's always butterflies. Do you always like always at the summers, like when you have like light on, there's always like a butterfly always manages to get in. I don't know how. Jimmy Bruno Guitar Man collab. That would be really fun. Like, is that even possible? Like, how would I even do that? I get like, I would get nervous doing playing with him. Not gonna lie. So here is a minor 13. I would play a Dorian. Oof. He's not my favorite, but I definitely really admire him as a player. It's hilarious hearing him complain about it. But that's the thing I like with him, because he's like, I feel like he has like a genuine like way of like doing it too. So it's not like he's just an old man that complains like all like old people how they can be. I feel like he has like this genuine side to him that's like, yeah, he's complaining, but you still like him in a way. You listen to any fusion guys? Schofield, Matheny, Holdsworth. I do, but not that much. I'm gonna be honest. Artist, if you have like if you have like a record that I can listen to, I would love that.
His whole way of teaching is the way the guitar curriculum is taught at my school, with the 5 positions of the neck and everything. 5 positions of the neck.
Is that like, here's one position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something? Like, how does that work?
16 Men of Tane is a good album for Holsworth. I think the more jazzy one. I would surely look that up. Thank you, Arnis. Giant Steps is fun. Like, it is a fun tune to play over. Let's see. Wait, so if you 5 positions each major scale, starting on the 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7 on the low E. 5 positions to each major scale. 5 positions to each major scale, starting on the. Oh, okay. So it's like you have like a like. Is it like? Do you mean like the modes of the major scale? Wait, so if you don't use the positions, then how do you look at the fretboard? You just do everything by ear?
No, I have positions. I mean, I'm not just saying just to hear stuff. No, I just don't. I like. It's I know I dabble with modes. I mean, I see like I I have a major scale, kind of like, that's the biggest thing. Like, really, just you basically just need to see the major scale over the whole neck, and then you can basically play like beboppy stuff, right? You basically need a major scale and then some dominant stuff, right? Basically play C major scale. Yeah, when you start on the G, that's like, so it's like so it's like a G. It's a G mixolydian then. So it's like, it's, so he, instead of talking about modes, he's talking about like the different, like, if you start on this note, it's the same. It's the same as a C, but it's a. I don't know how I'm making sense, but like, so he's saying it's a C major scale, but you start in the G, right? Is that what he does? Instead of calling it a mixolydian, he just says it's, this is like the 5 of C. I mean, it's, I like that. I really like that, actually. In the video that I released tomorrow, I'm gonna talk about that too. Like imagine, yeah, he just doesn't consider it as a mode, rather knowing all the modes. And yeah, I mean, that's really, so he doesn't consider it as modes. He just considers it as a C major scale, just a C major scale starting on different note, like different notes, right? That's exactly, if you like, that's the thing. If you have like an E7, you can play like, you can play like an A major thing. I really like that. Like, right? So you can play A major, with which means you can play like, but it's easier if you just, that's a B minor, right? That's a B minor Dorian. but it's also an A major, and it's also an E7. That's the thing. It's like everything is just connected like a family, you know? So it's, I'd say just follow what you think makes sense in your brain. For me, it's like, I'd say, I would never think Phrygian. Like, I would never, whatever it is. You see, but I would more think of that like as a B minor Dorian. So I usually just take the Dorian and then I move that round. So whatever you want to do, whatever Jimmy Bruno says, I feel like he's like, okay, major scale. This is all related, right? It's all related. So to this, the mother, right? That's what I'm gonna talk about in the video tomorrow. Like, this is the home, right? This is the mother. This mother gave birth to all these chords, right? So they're related, right? That means when you're in the key of A and you have a C sharp major, you can just play. That's just A major, right? Because it's related to its mother. It's so easy when you think about it like that. Like B minor Dorian, it's still related to the mother, which is A major. E Mixolydian is still related to its mother, the A. So this is just A major. This is the mother, right? So that's how I like to talk about it. He calls it a pitch collection. Okay, time for some knowledge. The exercise to end all exercises. Play all your scales starting on the lowest note of the instrument. Go up one mode each time you change direction. Ran out of space. Play all your scales starting on the lowest note of the instrument. Like, is that what you mean? Mindless Marty, hey boss, what's up? Sorry to interrupt you guys. No, you're not. You're never interrupting, man. Been playing for 10 plus. You just wanted to say your content is super refreshing. Love your attitude and your playing, man. Aw, that makes me happy to hear, Marty. I love your name. And also love the hustle. Just remember to take care. I will. Thank you so much. You too, man. Makes me really happy. Go up to the ninth and back. Go up to the ninth and then back down 8 notes. Go up to the ninth. Oh, you mean like that? Like that? No. Something like that? Is that what you're saying, Eli? Up 9, down 7, up 9. You mean like as to the 9th and then down to the 7th? Okay, so I'll start here. Finally, someone teaches me how to practice scales. I really like that. Yeah.
Eli, I'm not gonna be able to do that right now. I'm so sorry. Joy, are you into the like? If you're in the Discord, please join the Discord so you can like write you can like take a picture of like or like write it out more because um let's see, Marty, what are 5 artists you guys are listening to right now in need of some inspiration? Yeah, Eli, do a video on it. That would be fun. 5 artists. What do you guys think? 5 artists that we're listening to right now. I just started listening to Peter Bernstein again because I haven't listened to jazz. Like I basically haven't listened to jazz in like the whole summer. Basically, I just haven't even listened to music. I feel like just like it's a weird thing where I just kind of just listened more to like podcasts and like. But then I listened when I actually feel like okay, I want to listen to like a ballad. Like quite literally, I listened to a ballad, and that was like the first ballad I listened to in like the whole summer, and I literally got tears in my eyes because it was so good. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I was like, this is unbelievable. This is yeah. That's why we love this genre, isn't it? What other thing in life gives you fucking tears, man? Pino Palladino, yeah. Yusuf Days. I must have listened to him a lot, but I just can't. I don't know any tunes. What tunes should I listen to from Yusuf Days? Also, I've been listening a lot to John Mayer. Dang, I feel like I fall out of love for music for a while, but coming back to it, sometimes I get emotional. That's when you know for sure music. And I mean, that's the thing too. Like being able to like back off from it is like powerful. Like that's something that I really wouldn't do like a couple of years ago, like not listening to jazz for like weeks. That would be like unbelievable a couple of years ago because I just have to listen. Like it's almost like anxiety just listening all the time. But now I'm like, if I don't feel like it, I'm not gonna do it because it's like we're always gonna be musicians. It doesn't matter if you listen to it, like listen to music like 5 hours a day. Just if you're not feeling like you want to listen to it, just don't listen to it. Just like go with the flow, like literally just listen if you want to listen. Yeah, Yusuf Days with Tom Mish. That's where I know him from. Guys, you have great taste in music. I really appreciate that. Nice guys. We should literally do like you know what we should do in the Discord? We should do like a music like why haven't I done that? I have to do like a music thing. I have to do what's it called? Like a music channel? I'm gonna do it right now. Like music tips. There we go. Uh, Here we share our music tips. The music we love. The music. Here we share the music we love. Nothing else. I'm actually gonna say here we share the music we love. Just that. All right. I actually started that in the Discord now. So now we can actually share the music we love on the Discord, which means all of y'all should join the Discord if you haven't. That would be sick if you made like a guitar community Spotify playlist. That would be sick if you made Guitarman community Spotify playlist. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that's, yeah. Let's start with the Discord, but I will think about that. Any tips on how to go about learning to see diatonic degrees across the whole neck? I rely on my ear to improvise on clues. Seems overwhelming to memorize for the major. So, any tips for like seeing diatonic degrees? I'm gonna think about how I do it. Learn the scale like this. Like that should do the trick, right? Like then you'll have the whole G major scale. That should do the trick, right? So just like learn it. What's it called? Like 4 notes per string? Yeah, four notes per string, and then you just go up like. Oh, I fucking hate it. Sorry about swear words. Discord, yeah. You know, guys, we're gonna do this. How about somebody actually starts that channel of the music tips? So that comes. Let me just get you an invite link to the Discord. I really want all of you to join. I need your guys' energy. I really love you guys. Yeah, like I really love this. This live stream is like just good vibes. Let's see. Here we go. We're actually gonna hold on. Well, okay. Yeah, there you go. So I actually made like a channel thing at the side, which is like a music tips. So you can start that if you want to. Are you streaming on Twitch as well? Since you're starting out, might be cool. I haven't seen people struggle to transition if they are too into you. Marty, why would I go over to Twitch? Like, why was that like a nice, like, is what's the like the benefit of me going to Twitch as opposed to just doing it on YouTube? So do you reference from visualizing the scale horizontally like that, and then you're able to quickly target certain notes on the fly? Yeah. So do you reference from visualizing the scale horizontally? Yeah. That's just to see like where like the relationship is to the G, right? So I can be like that's also something you can practice, just like that should really make you understand where like the diatonic notes are, and that should make you, because then when you're like a 2-5-1 in G major, when you're supposed to play over 2-5-1,
and you know your G major scale, you know that okay, I can be in this position and be here and be like, and that was only like because I knew. You see how this is the scale? That's just the G major scale, but I just did a bebop lick from it. But it's just a G major scale. And that's the biggest hack ever.
So not sure if nice, more reach, but you might not even want it. Up to you. Just throwing it out there because since you're starting with live streams, might as well do it on both sides. Might be harder later. But again, you're content man, so no. I'm gonna think about that. Thank you, Marty, for the tip. I'm gonna, of course, I'll think about that. I mean, the thing is, I wasn't planning on streaming this, but I just feel like it's for fun because I feel like I can get to know you guys so much better too. And it's like you guys are so like you guys are so nice to just hang with. So I mean, why wouldn't I live stream, you know? But yeah, I will think about Twitch. Sure. Have a good day, Matt. It's like almost 12 o'clock here. And I'm starting to get a little tired, not gonna lie. Uh, you're working on some songs of your own? No, not really. I work on like riffs. So there was one riff I was like, there's something I'm like, I don't know what it is. I just know that I want to make something with it, maybe. So that's like the only thing I said with and like do like song wise because I'm really bad at writing songs. I'm not gonna like I just I just have like I don't really get that like urge to the write songs. How did you learn to speak English so well? Thank you. I actually went to like a international English school when I like a couple of years, like it was only like 3 4 years, 3 years. But I mean, I've always watched content since I was like a little kid. Like I've always watched like YouTube. I've always watched like TV shows, movies. So I mean, I've always been like influenced by their like American culture and like yeah. So I guess, and it was funny because when I started making videos, I just happened to know English. I felt because I don't talk English in my daily life. I talk Swedish, but like so I was even surprised. I'm like, hey, I know this language. Like how? But yeah, some things just influence you, I guess. Thank you, Marty. Yeah, I think someday I will make that a real version, and then we're gonna call it Mindless Marty. What's your first language? My first language is Swedish, but my parents are actually from Iran, so I speak Farsi too, which is sick. No, how many language I know? I know Swedish, Farsi, English. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like I know one more, but I mean, I know a little Spanish, but it's not even that good. Are you also from Stockholm? That's cool. That is cool. That is cool. So you also go to like, have you? How do we know each other? Maybe. That's like the funny thing with this, because like I always like feel like most people are from different countries, but then someone's like, I'm from Stockholm, and then I'm like, have you do you know me? You know? No, I found you randomly. Oh, that's funny. I hope I'll see you in the real world someday then. The real world. This is one of my favorite tunes. Woo! I thought you were American. I'm from Europe as well. Portuguese. Really? You thought I was American? That's a compliment. Thank you. Wonder if your community is more European than. Actually, I know the answer to that question. My community is more American. Isn't that sick? Like people actually like. What if like everybody thinks I'm just an American guy, but like most of the people are actually American people. The music in Discord voice channel, Guitarman Live. No, no, no. Gustavo, it's the channel. So hold on. So the channel is called Music Tips. Can't you see it? Maybe it's permissions. Okay, no, but you should see it, right? So it's called Music Tips. Thanks a lot for the help. If I spot you in the wild, I'll say hi. Thank you, man. I really hope you do. Good night, man. Crazy how the world works. Not that it matters, but super cool. Going global, yo. Love it. Yeah, it's super fun. It's, I mean, it's amazing, actually. It's so fun just doing this. I mean, I thought you were American. Wow. I mean, thank you. But I feel like I can like get the accent going, like the accent. I can get the accent going, but like I mean, there are so many words I don't know, so that always like gets me when I sometimes like, yeah, I'm so good at English, and then I'm like, I can't even say like the easiest word. Like a lot of words I'm thinking about are so easy, but I can like I'd say if I would live in USA, like imagine if I would like live in just say a random state, I don't know, like Washington. If I would live in Washington for like a year, that would make my English like spot on, I think. But because now I'm just in Sweden, like there, it's not like I talk. The only time I talk English is like when I do videos and like when I have occasional lessons. If anyone's in Philly and wants me to record them, hit me up. I have studio access and access to a lot of high-end mics. I'd like look at that. That's what we call a real community. Serhi. How do I pronounce your name? Serhi? Seri? Seri? I feel like it's Seri. Or is it I mean it might be difficult for you to write how I should pronounce it, but like that's a super nice. So Seri. Serhi? Serhi. Serhi. Then. Serhi. All right, Serhi. Guys, do you see what Serhi wrote? If anyone's in Philly wants me to record them, hit me up. That's wow. I hope you've joined the Discord so we can stay in touch. I might go to Philly. Half of Americans don't have the best vocabulary either. Yeah, I guess that's true. You sound like Seth Rogen. I sound like Seth Rogen. Now that I think about it, he's Canadian. Do I sound like Seth Rogen? It does he doesn't he talk like this? Like hey, does that thing? When I enter the Guitarman live voice channel, a music start. No, no, it's not my music. That's just a random music. I think because my friend was helping me to like start up that Discord, so he was just wouldn't this the song be nice to have in? So that voice channel is just I don't know. I'm not so experienced with that. But it's not my music though. I'm actually an hour from Philly, so let me know if there's a meetup. Oh my god. I actually like I feel like I need more subscribers. Like I really need to like grow more on YouTube, but like when I've done that, I know I have to go to the US. And like Philly, I feel like Philly would be like a nice place to have a meetup. Like I can just see it in my mind like let's Philadelphia, let's go. Like I don't know. So yeah, inshallah, as they say. Like I would literally love that. So maybe in a year, maybe in 6 months. You never know with YouTube. It can go quick, or I mean, I'm in it for the long game anyway. But I'm so looking forward to like doing a meetup and just meeting guys. And I guess the live stream is the closest way for me to like do a meetup. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like it so much because it's like people who just love music and like, especially like this is one of the live streams that I feel like was the most like, I feel like I connected really well with all the guys who are in here because like, I feel like we all talk to each other and like, at least that's what I think. But I guess I've done it like 3 times before. So now I'm getting like better at it too. So yeah, this stream was really nice. I really appreciate you guys, and also you guys taught me stuff. That's fun. Like it shouldn't only be me. I mean, I really like the way we talked about scales and like it was really fun. Thank you, Romanian jazz hole. Love your name, man. Love your name. Thank you so much. New video comes out tomorrow. All right. New video tomorrow at 7 p.m. my time. So I guess that's for you Americans out there. I think that's like about 2, 3 p.m. something. Really? Eli, I'm inspiring you to learn more languages. That's go do it, man. I actually love languages. Like if I didn't I think if I didn't play guitar, I would be like one of those guys who knew like 10 languages probably because I just love languages. It's like one of the most like it's the like imagine going to a country and like just talking to the people there. It's like but it's like yeah, it's so much more fun to like talk the local language than to like and you don't even have to know a lot, just a few words, and then you're like, you feel like so cultural too. So yeah, yeah. I mean, like choosing music is like talking 20 languages. I mean, it's so yeah. I mean, bebop is like a language, and that's it's like you have to learn. It's like to be a native bebop speaker, then it's gonna be difficult because then you have to know everything, you know. But like at a point you just talk and people listen and then they talk back. I don't know if that makes sense. Love your playing, man, and your advice. Thanks. Can I ask how would you approach learning standards? I would approach it in listening to the recording. I would listen to it like a lot of times. So I would listen to the whole song like a couple of times to really get the song down. And then I'd like loop the melody only because that's like the most important part. And just loop the melody. So this is only listening, okay? So do that like 5, 6 times. Then after that, then you go ahead, you pick up your guitar and you try to like imagine it's out of nowhere. And just sit with the melody and get the melody down. And then you try to play with chords. Right? Play it in different positions. Just sit like just imagine you're sitting at a bar and just like trying to play for the people there. And then you just like, yeah. Does that make sense? Like, imagine you had body and soul. You can do that, like, just like sit with the tune, you know? Give it your full attention to just like, right? You can just find your own ways, like, get a relationship with the tune. Stella by Starlight, like, just like sit with the tune and form your own, like, make it unique to you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you see how I just did like a bass line there? So, you see how you can just find your way of like building your relationship with the tune, right? So just like if you can find the melody by ear, there's a good way to figure out the chords. Yeah. So start with the melody, and then because that will make you hear like when someone sings a fifth, you will hear that later because you've transcribed it from the recording, right? So just start with the melody. If it's uh, right?
So that's I remember April, right? So sit with the first phrase. Don't keep going. Just sit with that phrase, right? What can you do with that? You see what I'm saying? You see how I played it in 3 different places? And then I go to the next. What's something like that, right? And then you just keep doing that, play it in different positions to really get it under your fingers, right? That's what you want to do. And then imagine we take like Billis Bows. This is also like a blues song, which is like it's quite easy, but like play the melody still. Play hard. No. And when you solo, that was bad. But like you see how I just quote the same thing again and again? Try to do that with tunes when you improvise, right? So if you have Stella by Starlight, imagine I'm doing a solo on Stella by Starlight. Let me think. Always have the melody under your fingers, because if you have the melody under your fingers, then you will be able to like move. You will be able to play wherever you are in the guitar. Because did you see how I was like, and I could go like, you see, and I could like switch to that position. So you see how stuff comes up?
So yeah, guys, I should go to sleep now. You guys should also go to sleep now. You know, I'm so happy for this. This was my favorite stream of. It's 6 p.m. God damn, bro, it's 12 a.m. here. It's 12 at night. I mean, it's not that late. I mean, we're still young, aren't we? But like, still. That sounds good, mindless Marty. I hope I'll see you guys on the Discord. I'm gonna link the Discord one last time because people have joined, maybe. But like, I want people to join because we can like I think we're a great community there. And I want you guys to join. But really, I just have to say this was so fun. Like I really it gave me so much like to connect with you guys. And like, yeah, I will post this on my YouTube channel too so people can like watch it. But like people can watch this again, but they haven't been in this stream like as we were. I feel like this was like something I will remember. Like this, I don't know why. It was just so nice. Not gonna lie, be very active because I'm with my kid during the day. But yeah, once in a while, definitely gonna read a lot for inspiration and knowledge. Sounds good. All right, I'll see you guys. Remember, video tomorrow. I'll see you guys on Discord, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Peace out. Bye bye. Love from Stockholm, Sweden to all you guys. Good night, guys. Good night. See you around.